Welcome to Walk in the Spirit, where we learn to stop reacting emotionally and we start learning to respond with love. I'm Ruth, and today we're tackling one of the toughest challenges we face in our daily lives: feeling disrespected. And it happens everywhere, at home, at work, even at church. And that initial sting, it can make us want to crash out, retreat, or just shut down. The feeling of being devalued, dismissed, or disregarded is powerful, and it can make you want to react negatively, often defensively, trying to prove ourselves, trying to fight back. But as believers, as those committed to walking in the Spirit, we're called to something higher. We're called to respond wisely and not to react emotionally. This is where walk in the Spirit truly becomes practical. Before you respond, pause, like we talked about in the previous video. That tiny space between trigger and your reaction, it's sacred. It's where you discern, do I respond in the flesh or do I respond in the Spirit, God's way? Is it my ego wanting to defend itself? Or is it the Spirit prompting me to respond in a way that honors God and brings peace? The Bible teaches us in Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. So it's not about being a doormat, it's about being strategic. It's about Spirit-led engagement. It's about choosing love even when it feels difficult. And these situations happen a lot. It's for that practice, that daily practice that we're getting. So how do we do this? Here are 3 practical steps to respond with wisdom when you feel disrespected. First, acknowledge the emotion. Don't act on it. So right now you're just observing. It's okay to feel hurt, angry, or tried. Acknowledge that feeling, but don't let it dictate your immediate response. Take a deep breath. Pray in that moment and create that pause. Second, you're going to seek understanding, which means you're going to ask God. Every opportunity you get, when things get like this, you ask God. This is a moment for you to ask Him, God, what are you showing me? What do you want me to understand or receive from this moment right now? That's where your discernment absorbs you, and you get an instant discernment. You'll see that discernment growing. It'll be instant. You just know. You look at a person, you can read them. So that's where this practice comes in. You're going to ask God. Take that opportunity to get to know what's the reason behind this. Everything has a lesson. So sometimes disrespect is unintentional, however it plays out. This is an opportunity to learn. So you can calmly ask clarifying questions like, help me to understand that. Like, what do you mean by that? Help me to understand. And now this opens up a door for conversation and not confrontation. It opens up a door for communication. And this is why the Lord also says in Proverbs 3, verses 5-7, to lean not unto our own understanding. Because if the disrespect was unintentional and you immediately took the natural flesh response, reacting before, and you didn't create that pause to let discernment take way, now something comes up and they're looking at you like, what? You so offended and you're the bad person when I never even meant it that way. Whether that's intentional or unintentional. You see what I mean? So you don't let, when you walk righteously, nobody can never get that upper hand on you like that to be like, okay, well, I didn't even mean it like that, you know? So you're going to ask questions. You're going to respond differently because of that pause you did. Step 3, Now you're going to set boundaries with grace. Responding in love does not mean tolerating disrespect. It means setting clear, firm boundaries, but doing so with the spirit of grace and self-respect. Accept the person as they are and move accordingly. So you accept them, you love them as they are, and you move accordingly. This is where your self-respect comes in, and the grace shows. They'll see the grace. This is how you do it. Now, there's several verses in Proverbs that talk about avoiding fools, and I'm listing them right here somewhere. So God will lead everything. Once you have that decision in your mind, like, okay, God bless them, but I just can't be around this. You're going to see God's going to limit their interaction with you. He's going to go ahead and take care of everything that's happening around you. And the times when you would interact, you're going to keep applying these practices, and you'll see you don't have much to say with them. You don't talk that way. You don't converse like them. And so the Lord will help you to get rid of or limit the people around you that don't understand you, as He brings in people that do understand you. And say, for example, this is someone who is not a fool. You know what I mean? They're not just someone that just talks blindly, out there behind all day. And they're someone wise. And they're just having a weak moment. Understand that they're having a weak moment, but also notice that they're taking it out on you, And do they always take it out on you? Notice those things as well. And you just acknowledge that, and you love them as they are, and you continue to move accordingly. Okay? The Lord will, because once you got that understanding going on with you and God, He's going to be like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna keep that. I see that you on something else. You're not entertaining or tolerating this type of conversation anymore. I got you. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you what you're ready for, what you're ready to appreciate and acknowledge and engage in. Because it's all about you. It's all about your growth. When you respond from a place of love and wisdom, rooted in your faith, you reclaim your power. You stop the sting from festering. You model Christ-like behavior, and you create an environment where respect can actually grow. This is what it truly means to walk in the Spirit, not conforming to the world, responding with flesh, but by the renewing of your minds. To let God's truth guide your reactions, transforming difficult situations into opportunities for grace. So now you done given that person your grace, and that only God can give you grace. Now you can give it to others. Now look at that. They'll never understand. Lord willing, God will open up their eyes, but you're opening up their eyes. They just can't grasp it. You know what I mean? So you keep on your walk, your practice. It's for you, for your growth. If you're ready to stop reacting emotionally and start responding in love, to navigate conflict with wisdom and peace, then you're in the right place. Join our growing community of believers in the Walk in the Spirit School membership. Click the link in the description to connect with like-minded professionals, gain practical tools, and deepen your walk with God. Don't let disrespect steal your peace. Respond wisely, walk faithfully, and I'll see you guys in the next video.